I love the opportunity to share, the reason why I started the Peaceful Project. Being in the personal development business anyway, I have a company that assists people to discover, honor, and express their magnificence. And I always wanted to have something that was a nonprofit where we could provide that for our youth. And I pretty much just waited, or, I don't know if I was consciously waiting, but I was waiting for an opportunity to show itself on how to really wrap some intention and purpose around that. And then came Columbine, the school shooting at Columbine. And when that happened, my kids were younger. I have 3 sons. And my oldest son was in 6th grade, and he was really affected by it, asking lots of questions, just curious about, why does this happen and how could it happen? And, why would kids behave that way? And I answered the best I could, but, what was curious to me is that I began having those questions too. And then one day we were talking about if you could talk to anybody that had passed, who would you want to talk to? And my son said he would like to talk to the 2 guys that were the shooters at Columbine. And I was just kind of, my jaw dropped open and asked him why. And he said, well, I would love to know, what caused them to get that upset. And so I thought it was brilliant. and then, of course, I became curious of that as well. And then realized that, in my heart of hearts, I believe, and with every fiber of my being, that if every single child and adult, of course, but especially child, knew early on of the power of their intention, their inner brilliance, their magnificence, that power of peace in their lives, then there would be no Columbines. And so that's why I started it. And that's why we go into schools and we work with all of our youth from right now 2nd grade on through young adult.